Wow. Wow is all I can say because I was way off with my prediction for Supergirl's domestic opening weekend at the box office. I was convinced the film was going to make $50 million. I thought it would be, which still would have been bad for a film that cost $175 million to make. Plus the marketing costs are probably $100 million on top of that, right? So $50 million would not have been strong. But I thought it was going to earn that. And then there were some more revised estimates that were coming in before the release of the movie that were estimating $40 million. And I thought that was a bit low, $40 million. But they were actually not far off. But what surprised me was the film actually opened to less than $40 million domestically. $38 million. $38 million. This is as per Box Office Mojo. So that's what it brought in the United States for its first weekend. And then a further $30 million internationally. That's obviously a worldwide total of $68 million. So yeah, this film has grossed less money on its opening domestic weekend than The Marvels, which was a huge box office bomb and made only $46 million on its opening weekend. And that film went on to make just $206 million worldwide. So if you look at Supergirl, how much does it actually need to make to break even? Well, if we take the production budget of $175 million and the marketing costs of being probably $100, which is kind of average. We don't know the exact costs here. We're kind of estimating here, but that's $275 million and you multiply by 2. The film would need to generate $550 million to break even. How does it do that if its opening domestic weekend is less than even The Marvels, which could only manage to bring in $206 million worldwide? So Supergirl could make slightly more than 200 million or maybe less. But it's certainly not going to break even. That's just not going to happen now at this point. This opening weekend is an absolute catastrophe. And it's a catastrophe for the DCU, this is its second movie. And I just think this franchise is going nowhere. I suspect, obviously next up is Clayface. And then next year is Man of Tomorrow. And I think I'd be very surprised if they move forward with this franchise after Man of Tomorrow. I think that film will be complete, and then you'd really have to ask questions about the creative direction and continuation and viability of this franchise. Because Superman was a soft start last year. Didn't do great financially. And this film is a complete and utter financial disaster. And if you look at something like Masters of the Universe, that film bombed, but it was generally well received by audiences. Most people who went to see that film actually liked it. Most people thought it was pretty decent, but it bombed anyway. And that happens to good films sometimes. There's lots of cult classics that were not successful at the box office, but they went on to be much loved. But Supergirl has bombed, and it's generally disliked by most everybody who goes to see it. And, the highest praise I've seen online for Supergirl is it was okay, or it was fine, or even it was bland. Those are the highest compliments I've seen online. So yeah, you'd have to ask the question, like, really, they ended the DCEU for this? Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this video up here. I wanted to make a video today, and this was an important topic because we've only just got the box office numbers today for the weekend. It's kind of difficult for me to make videos at the moment because I'm actually lying in bed, and the reason I'm lying in bed is it's a really silly story. I do this thing with Worf where I throw the ball in the yard, and he goes and he chases it, and then I hide in the house somewhere, and he comes in and he tries to find me. And he always finds me, obviously, because he's got a great nose. But I ran into the house, and I had washed the floors earlier, and they weren't fully dry. Okay, so you can probably tell where this is going. I slipped, and as I did, I badly twisted my right ankle. I'm looking for sympathy here. Anyway, it's very silly, but yeah, as I was going down, I was just a passenger, and it was bad. I heard I heard I heard something break. Yeah, like my toes are fine. I broke a toe years ago, and this is way worse actually. That was quite manageable. So yeah, I'm pretty crippled. Just I got to use sticks, and a friend had to look after me today. So yeah, I'm just icing my foot and keeping it up and lying in bed. So it's kind of bored. I wanted to make a video, and this was an important topic. But yeah, so that's great. I didn't want to go to the hospital. The hospitals are kind of third world now, public hospitals. It takes for if you've had an accident, like it takes forever to be seen. You're waiting hours and hours. So I just, I just didn't want to do that. So I was kind of hoping just icing it and taking ibuprofen would be enough, but it is not. It is just getting worse. And so the sweat, like my ankle and my shin, it's going up into my shin are like twice the size they should be. And yeah, it's I don't know. I think I broke one of the important things that you need to like walk. One of the important components in your ankle. My dad is going to collect me and bring me to the hospital. So that's yeah. Can't wait. Can't wait for that. Anyway, I hope you had a better day than me. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Take care, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.